Good afternoon, teacher. I am going to tell you about my experience. I have a terrible shock. When I was at the school, a friend invited me to her birthday party at her house. I went to her birthday. That day we are playing with my friends in the garden. We were playing in the trees and I decided to clean the top of a tree, right? In that tree was scorpion in which I got tangled and I spilled sleep and I fell off on the tree. The roof stopped and my a little a bit from falling all the way down. I fell with my left arm in from the impact of the fall. I broke my arm. When I look at myself and I realized that my arm was swollen, I feel very scared. I feel very scared and I started to cry. I started to cry. And my friend called her parents and they immediately called the ambulance. I go to hospital and they put a cast on my arm. And then my parents has already found out and arrived at the hospital. The same day I have the operation, I spent 6 months wearing a cast on my arm, and they I had to do therapies to rehab and the mobility of my arm. It was on the strong feelings I have rehab in my life. That's why I didn't know what to do and I imagined the worst. Next, my partner.
Thank you. In my case, I hi. My name is Ankaly and I will talk about a bad experience at the refuge shop, and so I I start. Mm, uh, 4 years ago, I remember it was a Friday night after school. I had to go to birthday party. I was driving and I had a little bit of alcohol, but when I left the party, I felt very dizzy. I was really drunk and the party was in Ibarra. Then I had to go back to Otavalo and I decided to drive home. I was very sleepy, but I had to go home soon. I could get to my neighborhood, but before going home, I want to eat something. So I went to buy some French fries, and when I got back to the car, a person had a crash in my car. I had to call my parents because they were nervy, and when they arrived, they were very angry with me, but it was not my fault. Then the man tried to try to fix things and play for the damage, but when he looked at me, he saw that I was drunk and he didn't pay anything. And finally, my parents took me home and they didn't let me drive for 6 months. And nothing bad happened. but I understood that it was wrong to drive drunk, and from that moment on, now I try to not to drink too much when I must drive. Thank you.
Thank you, teacher.